Hi guys, this is your fall reading, okay? So I know these have taken a little while, but I finally am getting to them, okay? I want to let you guys know I have plenty of money spray left for your Venus retrograde, okay? Because if you're not dealing with the love situation, it could be finances with Venus in retrograde. It's usually both for me, so I always try to like combat it before it gets here, or just, you know, try to work with the energies. And this is a good way to help myself out, and I've actually shipped off a good bit of these already. So if you are waiting for your order, it should be getting here to you this week. I actually lost the receipt. I had this long receipt with all these tracking numbers and I cannot find it. So I will call, you know, and find out where your package is if you haven't received it by next week. Now, if you're international, that may be a different story depending on, because it has to go through customs and things like that. So if you haven't received it, I'd say within the next week, by the end of next week, then definitely reach out to me and I will call and find out where your package is, okay? But everybody that, even if you ordered more than just the money spray, if you ordered the love spray or the prosperity spray or anything else like that, it's been shipped to you, okay? So enjoy the reading, guys. Thank you so much for your support so far, your likes and your comments, even just your emails encouraging me to keep moving, because it's hard. A lot of readers are taking breaks right now because it's really hard to do love readings during Venus retrograde. So I've decided to try to stick it out. I know it's going to be kind of hard to do these readings consistently throughout this time, but you know, it's only going to last but so long, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's just that Venus retrogrades the least out of the interpersonal planets, like the main planets that affect us. Venus retrogrades the least, so when she does retrograde, you feel it the most. So that's just what's kind of going on right now. So we'll get into the reading. Don't panic if you know you and your partner are separated during this time, or you find yourself withdrawn a little bit from love or your partner. It's actually natural with the energies that are going on right now, okay? So I'll get into the reading. See you guys. Bye. Hello, Cancer. This is going to be your fall reading. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. For this reading, we're going to get into family, love, and money for the rest of September. We're going to do a September check and see what you may have already been going through in September, how September is going to like close out for you. And then we're going to look into October and November. And I don't know how long this reading is going to be. They've all been kind of different lengths, around 20-some minutes, some longer. But I've been telling everybody I'm just doing these when I have time, so it's nothing personal. I just see all the comments, it's like, your reading was longer, and I don't know, it's weird. I don't even really pay attention to that kind of stuff. I just feel like when the message is closing, it's closing. But either way, I'm trying to get a good shuffle in for you guys. I'm using the Thoth deck today. I'm still kind of getting to know this deck, so bear with me on some of the cards. Alright. I know the first video I did with these, I like messed up a card. Now I'm like, dang. I'm going to go back and put a little asterisk in the comments like, I meant that was this card. Alright, you guys got some stuff already out. So we've got luxury for September, that's 4 of Cups. Then we have the universe or the world card for family. I'm hoping you guys can see these. I'm not using my usual space, so yeah. This is the adjustment card, aka judgment. Yeah, you guys are probably gonna have a hard time seeing those with that light, but yeah. We have cruelty. We have valor for October. This is the 7 of Wands. Oh, this is the 9 of Swords, by the way. This is the 4 of Wands for love. So that looks pretty good, going from the World card to the 4 of Wands. This means some type of closure that leads to something more stable for you in October. This is defeat. So this would be the Five of Swords for love. Oh, well, sorry, for family. That wasn't love. I meant for, this is love here, sorry. I meant you go from something, some type of closure to something more stable with family. That's what I meant, sorry. This is the love area. I might have to stop this video because, of course, as soon as I start doing videos, the construction people next door want to start banging on things. All right, Princess of Swords for money. I'm all screwed up here. I started doing October readings, and that's why I should have just finished out all the fall readings, but I want to get some October readings started so I'm not too far behind. Then we have the this is the, no, this is the Three of Cups. Yeah, this is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups abundance card for November. That's really good. Move this stuff out the way. I don't even know why this is here. All right. Six of Swords for family. So family looks like you make a big decision surrounding family this fall, and I will fix these cards here in a minute. All right, so we have interference, which is the Eight of Swords for love. So love is going to be a very hard time for you. But as I've been telling all the signs, it's Venus retrograde, so it will be very hard on love for a lot of you. Not everybody. Some of you will be dealing with money issues. Some of you will be dealing with family issues, and some of you will be dealing with love issues, okay? Some, all three, you know? I'm experiencing family. Actually, I'm under all three, but I would say my love department isn't going as bad as like money and family right now, for sure. All right, and then we have Knight of Cups, all right, for money. So overall, you have the Success card at the bottom of the deck, so that's really good for you here. Very good. I mean, this looks like a better Venus retrograde than other signs we're having. So Cancer, I feel like this Venus retrograde isn't going to affect you that bad. As far as love, it does look a little hard though. So we will talk about that. But the money part seems to be, if you're having any type of money issues towards the end of the retrograde, they will be sorted out by November. Hold on, guys. I'm going to stop the video until that noise stops because I can't concentrate. I'll be back. Okay, Cancer. It's a little quiet. Hopefully it stays that way and I don't have to stop again. But, all right. So, basically, looks like in September, we're dealing with the Four of Cups energy. So with the Four of Cups energy, this could basically mean, I mean, in this deck, the Four of Cups could talk about needing to appreciate the things that you have, or just being in a state of, you know, being complacent with what you have. Like you're kind of feeling like you want to go to the next level. That may take some type of separation or some type of final decision. I really feel like it's a love related thing. Also could be work related. There's actually very transformational energy here. Nine of Swords tells me that there's an alarming need to pay attention to your money right now in September. I feel like this is for a marriage situation as well, but you need to take care of personal matters and your finances. It could be work. You've been trying to do something for a long period of time, and it just hasn't been working. But or whatever it is, there's a lot of stress. It could be unemployment as well for some of you, stressing with jobs, but there's a lot of stress for money. So with the 9 here, that tells me that there's still a little bit more to go, but there needs to be some type of ending. You need to either change careers, change how you go about making money. Something needs a change here, okay? And now it's to the point where you have to change it. You're kind of scrambling to do so with the 9 of Swords here, okay? Now, let's see. I can tell you, well, let's just focus on this because I was going to try to give you the brighter side to this, but I want to focus on this month specifically since I didn't really get too deep into September this month. This will be kind of like the second half of September reading, but definitely need to pay attention to finances. And some of you are like really stressed to the point where you're not sleeping at night about this. Now, And that could be because of this complacent energy, not handling something, taking, you know, waiting till a tower moment came, or waiting till a situation became very stressful before you really dealt with it, okay? That could be what a product of this is. Now we're tackling this energy face forward, or we're being brought to do that. It's better to go with the flow on this and just change whatever you already know needs to be worked on, okay? Now, with the World card here with family, there is something very transitional here too with family too. There's some type of closure. Family is one of those funny things though, that it's kind of like, yeah, well, is there really closure with family? It could be closing out an old issue though, something that needed to be hashed out a long period ago, a long time ago. I can go ahead and clarify that World card here and see what that's about. I like that Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck though. Oh, this didn't even need to. Four of Pentacles. And the Princess of Swords. So, that came right out as soon as I started shuffling. Like, I didn't even really get to shuffle. So, definitely something that you've been holding on to. I feel like it's, for some of you, it's a childhood issue. It's an issue with maybe a parent or an older relative. But it's something that has been holding you back. Maybe it's your upbringing. Maybe it's just, for some of you with these certain transits, it's a level up to, you know, certain transits put us in different parts of our lives, like Saturn returns, or, you know, whether you're 27 or 50, whatever, 58, whenever you're having your Saturn return again, or, you know, you can have a nodal return. I'm going through that right now. I'm actually going through a reverse nodal return. So there's a lot of different transits that spark fated events and also call for closure of certain doors so that you can walk through new ones. And that's kind of what I'm getting through family. I feel like this is even more of an upbringing type of thing. It may not even be with a specific person. I feel like it's for you holding on either to a dream you had in childhood too. You could have had a dream about how something was going to work out and it's not working out that way. But there's definitely some type of closure here where family's concerned. Okay. So for love, we have the Judgment card here. So I feel like this also is another transitional area of your life, because there's also some type of decision that needs to be made with love. For a lot of you, I feel like this judgment is going to lead to a separation that needed to come. The reason why I say that is just looking forward here to the Five of Swords. There is the card of defeat, and this also talks about conflict, okay? For some of you, it's a divorce search situation and you don't win the way you thought you were going to in divorce, or maybe you have to go back to court because of a situation. Whatever it is leads to the Eight of Swords here in November. So the Eight of Swords tells me that you're feeling like there's really nothing you can do to salvage the situation here. May also decide to cut contact with this person here that is giving you the Five of Swords energy. I feel like for some of you it could be an air sign individual, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it could be any sign really. I'm, you know, keeping it very general, but definitely a hard time throughout Venus retrograde. I would definitely pay attention to December to see what happens between you and your partner, but for the most part it seems to be this stalemate energy, not speaking, really feeling like you can't really move forward in the partnership right now. There may be also interferences in communication. I feel like when you talk, either you feel like they're not understanding what you're saying, vice versa. Things are not communicating very effectively. This could be someone that your relationship is based on your communication. Like you may like this person because of the way you guys communicate, but right now there's a very hard either disagreement or, you know, outlook on views are differing. Okay, the Seven of Wands is also here to stating that this will be a month of defense. Okay, now I do feel like whatever this door is that you walk through for family is it's beneficial for you with the Four of Wands here, and then even to the Six of Swords. So this is a very good, whatever familial issues come up right now, whether it's your marriage, how your mom was to your dad or your dad was to your mom, whatever it is, this revamp here, this new energy is very good for you. I feel like it's beneficial to your love life in some way, especially your marriage if you're married. I would definitely invite this new family energy in, okay? Definitely healing wounds, moving forward, okay? But the Seven of Wands here tells me you're defending your space and love. Love is a very big part for you this I mean, Venus is retrograding in watery energy, so you guys would be under, you know, feeling that pressure. Especially since Venus is what? She would be square to you, your sun, or she would be in some, I can't tell you which one. I want to say it's a square, but I could be wrong. She's definitely in a negative aspect to your sun in Scorpio, so that's my point. I'm pretty sure it's square though, but I don't have my, I'm not going to go look it up. I know what though, whatever the situation is, it gets nasty. Definitely feeling like a nasty energy here. Now for money though, there is a new opportunity coming towards you, but it's going to take time. You're delayed in money. Like again, Venus retrograde, understandable. You're going to be delayed in money, okay? You're going to hear about money coming in. Either it could be a settlement for some of you or a new job, but you're going to have to wait. And I feel like this job offer or this solid job offer may not come through until November, but whatever it is, I'm hearing for some of you it's a big deal. It's something that the application process does take a long time, but it's beneficial. You do get the offer. You get the offer coming in November, so you may be, you know, pulling for money out of resources or not as quick to spend money this month in October, which is understandable under Venus retrograde. But like I said, Venus rules money, so you need to really be focused on this family energy that comes in. It's really good for you. But you and your partner, it's definitely going to be some harsh energy here, okay? It's very difficult to say if you guys will work through it with just these months here, because even here it ends on the Eight of Swords energy, interference. So it's telling me there's still difficulties even in November. And this is around the time that Venus should be going direct, but she will still be in a shadowy period throughout some time in November as well. So it's, you know, still feeling those effects. I will go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords. The Three of Cups is here, so this is abundance. Like I said, this is good. If you're the type of Cancer where there's a lot of Cancers out there who can put love on the back burner for the meantime to get the job done, which a lot of Cancers are very good at this. You know, doing what it takes. Family, I feel like, is not going to be something you have to really do too much. It's like it's a worldly thing. It's more faded. It's more level up type of thing where I feel like it's a transit for some of you, but it's a situation where you don't really have to do too much, but let this energy come in. Don't fight it. A lot of prayer as well, whoever you pray to. It could be about that too. It could be religious ideologies as well. Some of you could be transitioning into more spiritual realms. But either way, this abundance comes in through a money, tangible money, but also subconscious abundance, like very good, good energy for you in your mind. That's good. But love is on the back burner, which I feel like it needs to be. Maybe love has been distracting you from this money situation or perpetuating this family situation. Maybe this person may be a narcissist that, you know, the lesson, your family lesson, is to let go of a narcissist who may treat you like one of your parents or may have treated you like someone you grew up, or whatever this life pattern that is that tells you deserve to be with a shitty person. Maybe letting go of that person also is a part of level up, because these are two major arcanas here. So maybe this is connected as well. Maybe this person did have to leave so you can get this abundance. That could be what it is. And the reason why in October you're really defending yourself is because you know that this person isn't good for you. Okay? You know, they're not truthful, they're a liar, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, don't forget. So you will be successful. You will be successful, Cancer. This is really good. It seems hard, but it seems like it's something that needs to happen here. Why is this Eight of Swords here for Cancer? Why is this Eight of Swords here for Cancer? Why is this Eight of Swords here for Cancer? I'm trying to get you out. There we go. One split. So Nine of Pentacles gained. So staying single for you guys. Stay single. If it's a person you know you're not supposed to be with, especially if it's a marriage, I'm hearing marriage for a lot of you. If you know it's a person you're not going to stand your ground, and you will see the success that you need in other areas of your life. Staying single is the most positive. Even if they come back, some of you are going to have to block them literally, because they're not going to really easily give up. Maybe they will be toxic and argumentative towards you. Okay, this could also be a fire sign for some of you as well. I'm seeing air. Could be a Virgo. Could be any of the fixed signs: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius, or another water sign, Pisces or Cancer as well. So I'm seeing different signs here, but I say spare yourself love throughout this Venus retrograde. Venus does come in and rip out things when she goes retrograde. She is the hardest retrograde we feel. Y'all think Mercury retrogrades are bad, but Venus does not retrograde as much as the other signs, other planets. So when she does, you feel her energy. Venus, everybody thinks Venus is all lovey-dovey. Venus is a warrior at the end of the day. She's a guru. She also has her own lessons. Venus can be hard. She loves, but she can be hard. Okay, I'm gonna clear the cards, because in the other readings I wasn't clearing the cards and they just got really jumbled. So, and I kind of remember what was out. So, because your reading was so good, it flowed so well. All right, give me 3 cards for Cancer for September, October, and November. All right. First card, so I need 2 more cards for Cancer, please. 2 more cards for Cancer. And of October and November. So we've got the first one out is you deserve love. You are lovable. Some of you may need to know that, since you may be dealing with someone who doesn't love you. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so we talked about that, right? We discussed how we take care of that, right? But we know that in October, you may not be the breadwinner, or the money may be slow to start. You may be slow to get that new job or something here. And then we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like for some of you, this is a new love coming in, okay, after an old love. Or it could be, if it was a separation with your partner, for you two to go back and decide whether you wanted to move forward, and you feel like you want to move forward with them, then I feel like November would be the time to do it, not in October. October is really a time for money for you, okay? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Again, for some of you, that may be the case. You may be reconciling, but for some of you, I'm really sure that it's this. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For those of you who know you need to stay single, there's some different types of Cancers out there, right? You're not all the same. But for some of you, you need to go ahead and usher in this new love. You are going to have 2 choices. You could take back the person who probably is the reason why you need this reminder, the person who doesn't love you the way that you should be loved. And you could probably reconcile with them, but I feel like if there's a new love that comes in when you've made your point, because 5 of Swords, I feel like October is going to show you who they really are. And I think you really need to make a decision if that's something you really want to deal with, okay? But love should not be the forefront in October for you, okay? So that's also a square month for you guys, because Libra is a cardinal as well, and you guys are cardinal. So yeah, go ahead and take care of that in October. If you need money spray, I got you. If you need any money work, I'm here for you, okay, Cancer? I will see you for the next reading. Bye.